So Killing Floor 2 is finally out on Xbox One. I put a whole bunch of time into it and I'm ready to give my thoughts on the game. What is going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And this is going to be my Rand's Daily Spotlight, my review for Killing Floor 2, which came out on August 29th on the Xbox One for $40. It's developed by Tripwire Interactive. It's been out on PC and PS4 for quite some time. In fact, it was a PS Plus game on PlayStation. Although this Xbox release does feature some exclusive content. There is exclusive character skin as well as an exclusive weapon called the Free Thrower, and it does have some cool mixer support if you're streaming on that platform. But Killing Floor 2 at its core is a survival horde-based game along the lines of the zombies mode that Call of Duty has had for quite some time. You get put down on the map and your goal is to survive the waves and waves of zeds, which is what they call zombies in this universe. And your goal is to survive all the way to the end and beat the boss, get that sweet XP to level up your classes, and that's basically the game. Now, the main mode is a survival mode that you can play on 4 different difficulties: normal, hard, Hell on Earth, and Suicidal. And let me tell you, the jump in difficulty is drastic when you go up. You can play the survival mode with up to 6 players in co-op, which is actually really cool, in my opinion. And the game performs well. The frame rate never really was an issue outside of 1 or 2 different instances. So I would say 95% of the time, this game runs very smoothly. It's not like a looker. It's not one of the best graphical games on the Xbox One, but it does lighting pretty well, and that persistent gore. As you can see here, I'm on the farmhouse, and you can just see the blood and guts and gore from the previously decimated deads all like sprayed over everywhere, and that is kind of cool. You'll come into an area that is basically clean, but as you kill more and more enemies, it just gets like decimated in blood, and it's a cool kind of effect. Now, this game will be getting enhanced for the Xbox One X on November 7th. I believe it'll be up to 1800p and with some better looking textures. So this game will probably look and perform even better down the road. I actually really like this game though. I had a lot of fun playing with Maca 91 Productions in the survival mode. That is the one game mode we played for an extensive period of time. I'm level 14 with the medic. He's like level 15 with the sharpshooter. There is another mode where you can play humans versus Zeds, where like people can control both, similar to Left 4 Dead mode, but I didn't really play that one too much. I spent most of my time in this survival mode because it is the core of the game, and I had a really good time, really fun time playing, and I believe Maca said it best, where this game is just a fun, mindless experience. It is just fun killing these Zeds, hitting that slow-mo, which you kind of can trigger with consecutive headshots, lining up your gun and just blowing their heads off. It is just fun. That crunchy sound when you get it right never got old. Never got old indeed. So when you play and you kill these zombies, you earn what they call Dash. Dash is the currency that you use to upgrade your weapons in between rounds. So you can set the game to 4 rounds, 7 rounds, or 10 rounds. But in between each one of the rounds, you can go to a trader post and you can refill your ammo, you can buy body armor, you can refill your class-specific items like the medic grenade, where I can throw out and heal teammates. And this is also where you can buy all the different weapons, because this game does feature a variety of weapons. Each class has weapons specific to that class, although any class can use any weapons. It's just that the classes are they're better suited for the class they're supposed to be for. Like I use the field medic because I like to heal people, so I have a grenade. I also can heal myself faster as well as teammates, and I have a shotgun SMG and a pistol, whereas a sharpshooter has a whole bunch of sniper rifles and a railgun. I mean, you get the picture. There are 10 classes you can choose from. For whatever reason, they call them perks. but there are 10 classes you can choose from, and they're all very different from one another. Now, while this game on normal is a mindless kind of zombie killing experience, which can be fun, it becomes a lot more intricate on the harder difficulties, because when you hit from normal to hard, it's a step up. They move faster, there's more Zeds, you get less money, so you can't like buy everything you want. And it's not so much a mindless experience anymore. You have to work together as a team, find an area to hold out, get good team chemistry and good team composition. And you're going to need a field medic, you're going to need a survivalist, you're going to need a sharpshooter, you're going to need a gunslinger. So team composition really matters, especially on the higher difficulties. At its core, it is basically just a horde game. So if you don't really like those type of games, this game probably isn't for you. However, it's fun in co-op, and that's the most important thing, is the game is a fun time. So if you are looking for a game similar to Call of Duty Zombies, a game that you and your friends can kind of chill and play at the end of a long day or whatever and get a few rounds in, this game may be for you. And especially if you're looking for a game that's going to be enhanced for the Xbox One X down the road, this is one of those games that will be enhanced, so maybe keep it in mind. I know it's a little expensive at $40, especially when it was given for free to PlayStation users, but the game is, like I mentioned, it's fun with friends. Now, if this isn't your type of game, then I would maybe hold off. And maybe wait for a sale or wait for closer to the Xbox One X to come out. Now, for all you achievement and trophy hunters out there, the list isn't too bad. Most of the achievements are tied to getting the collectibles on each one of the maps. There are 17 maps you can choose from when you play, and each one has collectibles, and there's an achievement tied for each one of them. Some of the other achievements are like reach ranked 5, 10, 15, and 25 with any class, win a game on hard, suicidal, and hell on earth, kill each one of the like elite Zed enemies, because you'll have your normal zombie enemies, but then you also have the bigger enemies, the ones that really take a long time to kill. There's achievements for each one of those as well. So if you're willing to put in the 40 hours probably to rank up a class to 25, you can probably get a fairly easy, well, easy is kind of subjective, completion out of this game. Now, the game also features some boss fights at the end of each set of waves. So 4 waves, if you're playing a 4-wave game, the 5th wave will be a boss fight. There's 2 bosses. That kind of adds something a little bit different than, well, some of the earlier Call of Duty zombie games, or maybe like a Left 4 Dead type of game. But usually they're just bullet sponges. You'll do enough damage to them before they kind of retreat and heal themselves. And, you know, if you can kind of keep up on their ass, you can kill them before they can heal. But all in all, you know, I had a fun time with Killing Floor 2. I think it's a fun survival horde-based game with friends. Obviously, if you're going to play it solo, even though you can play it solo, I don't think that's where this game shines, to be honest with you. I would kind of stay away. But I had fun. I would give this game a 7.5. No, there's really no like story to the game, and there's only so much I can play just a mindless kind of shooter without the reasons to keep on playing it like some other games. The performance of the game is solid. The frame rate hardly ever dipped. I like the persistent gore when you kill enemies. Their blood splatters everywhere. The soundtrack is kind of nothing to talk about. It's basically just generic rock tracks, and the game, you know, looks okay, but is not one of the best. But that may change when the Xbox One comes out. So if you think this game is for you, check it out. It's available now for $40 on Xbox One. And with that, I'm out of here. That's my review. So if you enjoyed the review, please hit that like button, consider subscribing for more content, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.